A mom stole another passenger's seat on my flight, then tried to turn the whole row against me by crying about her son. Her own kid ruined it in one sentence. I already had one passenger complaint on my record, so the second she got loud, I knew this could become my problem. Right before takeoff, a man stopped me in row 12 and said the woman in his seat refused to move. He was right. She was already settled into his aisle seat with her son beside her. Like the argument was over before I even got there. I told her she was in the wrong row. That was when she noticed people were watching. Her whole voice changed. She pulled her son closer and asked if I was really making a child sit alone. A woman nearby put her book down. Someone across the aisle leaned out to listen. Then the mom pointed at the passenger still standing there and said some people cared more about legroom than a little boy. Now the whole row was watching me. The worst part was, her son was not even alone. Her boarding pass had them seated together in row 18. She had just taken a better row and turned it into a public scene. I leaned down and told her quietly that her real seats were together in the back. She cut me off and got louder. She said I was humiliating a single mother in front of the whole plane. Then she looked at her son and said, "Tell her you can't sit without mommy." The boy looked at her, then at me, then at the seat, and said, "But mom, you said we were taking the big seats first." The whole row went still. She froze. Nobody was looking at me anymore. Then the boy added, "You said if we waited long enough, they might let us keep them." That did it. A man across the aisle laughed. Someone behind me said, "So he was never alone. You just wanted row 12. The mom said her son was tired and confused. Nobody bought it. She grabbed her bag, stood up, and said fine. They would move since clearly this airline had no compassion. She marched herself and her son back to row 18, and the passenger finally sat down in 12C. No complaint was filed, and when I passed row 18, she was finally sitting with her son, in the row she had been assigned the whole time.